Hey guys, I'm Dr. Angelica Underwood here with you on the 60-day challenge, day 21. You know what? The days are going by really fast and I don't know where you're at with your goals, but I'm moving through my goals really very deliberate and very intentional. And and I think I've become more intentional now that I'm viewing and I'm creating the 60-day challenge. And with me, I have Daniel Rodriguez. Say hi, Daniel.
Good evening, everyone. Hi.
And we're going to be talking about, are your ducks in a row to buy a home in 2017? And that is the question. Hello, Brian. Great to see you and everybody else who's joining us. So that's our question. And I'm going to be talking here to Daniel and asking him questions. Daniel, there's a lot of people out there that want to purchase a house in 2017. And they might be the first buyers. So what do you recommend and how do you suggest that they begin?
Well, so I have a great quote here by Samir with Tamir Sapir saying, if you're not going to put money into real estate, where else? So first off, I highly recommend speaking with a real estate professional like myself, knowing where you stand financially, knowing how much house you can afford, and I have a lot of great resources. I can connect you with great lenders so you know how much you can approve for a house. Once we know that, we can start looking for the home, knowing where your credit stands, saving for your down payment. There are three types of loans. The most common types are FHA, conventional, and a VA. Of course, the VA, you'd have to have been in the military for that.
And I guess the other question would be, a lot of people might have bad credit. So if they have bad credit, what would you recommend to that person who really wants a home, but they don't know how to start because of their credit? What would you recommend?
So the first step is visualizing that you want a home, knowing where your goal is, and working towards your credit. The lenders that I use go as low as 580 for an FHA type loan. Of course, there are lenders who go a little lower than that, who require a higher down payment. But don't be discouraged if your credit is lower than that. Connect with me. I'll connect you with someone who can help you rebuild your credit. But again, knowing the goal, keeping the goal in mind of wanting to own a home. So every step is strategic, and you're working on rebuilding your credit.
Yeah, I think one of the things that you talked to me right now a few minutes ago, it was about, you were talking about, the credit rate that they have. And you were suggesting that people would probably need to get a certain rate. What was that rate that you mentioned?
The credit score?
The credit score, yeah.
So 580, again, we can go as low as 580 for an FHA type loan. Conventional is a little higher. With FHA is a 3.5% down payment. Conventional is 5%. So, aside from your credit, is just saving for the down payment and saving for the additional costs with the home buying purchases. Your inspections, spending money, having your money ready for the option period, the earnest, saving money for just any additional expenses, home warranties. Of course, all that can be negotiable. But when it's time to purchase, I can walk you through all that process and explain the process more thoroughly.
So you also mentioned that if they have a low score, they can always have a higher down payment, right?
Yes, of course. Don't be fooled with the owner-to-owner financing. Most of the time they do require a higher down payment, but you can lose your house depending if you're not careful with the terms of that owner-to-owner financing. So again, I have heard lenders going low as 500 credit score, but you have to have a higher down payment.
Yeah. So I guess, what we also would like to recommend for those of you that are out there, you need to find an expert, someone like Daniel that knows the right questions, that might have the answers. And if he doesn't, he knows how to find them because he's already in the real estate. So I highly recommend Daniel Ramirez that you connect. And I also recommend that you share and you like and you make comments below so that we can help other people who are trying to buy their home in 2017, because all your ducks have to be in a row, you know? And if they're not, we don't want you to stay behind and for your goals to be lost because you feel that you can't buy a home in 2017. There's so many ways, so many strategies out there on how you could begin to own your home if you're a first-time buyer. And if not, you can still talk to Daniel. He can help you on how to make investments in homes. Now, the other thing that we highly recommend, because it's the power of the brain, I always leave you with a strategy. And the strategy today is to really focus and be able to go out there, see the houses, like connect with Daniel, or, you know, or connect with people like him. Go see houses, smell it, sit there, visualize it. I remember, Daniel, that when I was buying we were going to build our first home, my ex-husband, who is my best friend now, we would actually go sit in the lot and we pretend that it was the room, the restroom, and we imagined all these rooms. What do you think about that process?
That's honestly, I mean, visualizing is very powerful, you know, because you have to know if you're moving towards your goal, if you're moving away from it. So, you know, Angelica's completely right. You know, you got to be able to visualize yourself in it. If not, you know, it's how are you going to make it happen?
Exactly. Hey, Ashley, nice to see you there. And Andrea, thank you for joining. And everybody else who's joining later, watching the replay, we're really excited that you're following me on the 60-day challenge. And I'm here. I'm going to get more and more specific. Today it was about buying homes. Next time we'll be on diets, food, investments. And I'm going to go deeper and deeper as the days progress. So stay tuned with me. Like, share, and comment below. If you have questions, don't be afraid to ask them. In fact, I have Daniel. He will be responding to any questions you might have regarding the home. So go ahead and make the comments below. And Daniel loves helping people, so connect with him. How can they connect with you, Daniel?
So you can add me as a friend on Facebook. You can message me. You can text me, call me. My number is 682-365-0525. I'm Daniel Ramirez with the Tierney Jordan Network of Keller Williams. We'd love to help you. So if you have any questions, feel free. I'm here for you.
And that is fabulous. We want you to have a magnificent year, and we want you to make your dreams come true and for you to reach your New Year's resolutions. So stay tuned, and I will see you tomorrow on the 60-day challenge, day 22. The days are going by pretty fast, and I'm hoping that you're moving along and moving towards your goals. And if you've missed one of my videos, go back and watch it, because I'm leaving tips every day. And today was, are your ducks in a row to buy the house in 2017? So connect with us, with me, Dr. Angelica, and with
Daniel Ramirez. You guys have a good night.
Yeah. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.